Welcome again to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of seeing this face on your screens, kindly press on the subscription button, kindly share, kindly comment, because your comments are always welcome. I go by the name Citizen Kwejo. On this channel, we do not insult, rather we contribute to national development. So if there is any individual, if government is doing what is needed of him to develop our nation, thumbs up. And if they are not doing what is expected of them to do, we will scold them respectively, not with insults. I am far away from home because I want to have time with nature. As you can see far behind me, someone has his pot on fire, and guess what they are cooking? We will talk about it later on. Now moving on to what I came here to do. Look, Corona was a blessing in disguise. Yes, believe you me, it was a blessing in disguise. But we didn't take care of it. We didn't see it as a friend. We saw it as an enemy. We didn't see it as a means to enrich ourselves. We saw it as a means to be considered as poor. Because that has always been our perception, that Ghana is poor, Africa is poor. Africa is not poor. The people living in it do not know how to develop Africa, and they are the ones who are poor, not Africans. Africa is not poor. It is Africans who are poor. Yes, believe you me, as I said earlier on, Corona was a blessing in disguise. I remember when it started over here, our government started helping individual companies to be providing us with PPEs, to be providing us with food, to be providing us with so many amenities that were lacking in our country. It was time for us to build our country, to build our continent, but we didn't do that. And we're still depending on Europeans. We're still depending from our brothers in Europe for survival. It was so poor. What was stopping our government to bring out policies which will enable Ghanaians, which will enable Africans to eat what they grow and grow what they eat? We could have gotten many industries when we were on lockdown, when Corona was in this country, when it was in our continent, Africa. But we left it off the hook, and it was just killing us day in, day out. We were even fortunate that we weren't dying like flies each and every moment. But it was a blessing in disguise. Corona was a blessing in disguise. Remember the man who did Zoom? Zoom became, or the one who manufactured or brought up that app became a billionaire, a night billionaire, a one-night billionaire, because everyone wasn't able to move again. We're all in our homes and we're using Zoom to talk to each other. So you ask yourself, and you ask yourself again, why was it so that Africa and Ghana couldn't take opportunity, couldn't take advantage of this to develop our country? I'm sure you can hear the cock crowing. Yes, it is morning over here. I'm not going to sack it. Yes, I am not going to sack it from where or what it is doing, because where I am happy to be among them this morning. Now, as I was saying, I said it was a blessing. We could have developed our agricultural sector. The foods that we were producing we could have manufactured, we could have added value to them. So now we could have been exporting them to other countries. Government did well by supporting individuals who already had their businesses collapsing. Yes, it was a good initiative, but look, we should have made it a point that we will make sure we help individuals who were willing to enter into entrepreneurship. Our agriculture sector should have been the backbone of our economy when we were struck by COVID-19. I have driven the cock away. Now listen, we left everything off the hook and we're still depending on these people for food, for survival, for vaccines, for everything. Meanwhile, the drugs they are doing, meanwhile, there is, and I know there is, a local medicine that could have been able to curb the spread of COVID-19, but we left everything and we're expecting the Europeans to help us. And that is why they always say that we are dependent on them. Meanwhile, it is not so. They are rather dependent on us, and that is why we need to take advantage of it. Corona is still ongoing. Governments need to wake up again. It is still in our system. So let's build our country, let's build our continent from this, because Corona is a blessing in disguise. This is the time we need to eat what we grow and grow what we eat. We need to build factories, we need to build industries which will benefit the ordinary Ghanaian. Listen to this. The more you import, the more you increase your unemployment. If you keep on importing food, importing everything, you are increasing unemployment because you are not giving people employment. But the more you export from your country, you are decreasing unemployment. And that is the truth. Because when you export, it means people are here working, and it will surely decrease unemployment. It is time for Africa to rise again. It is time for Ghana to rise again and know that Corona, it is a blessing in disguise. Let's be generational thinkers. We want to build Africa again, where an African child can wake up and say that I am proud to be an African. This has been your boy, Citizen Kwejo. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, because we want to change the narrative of Africa. We want to develop Africa once again.